Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our Daily Stock Market Insights. Today is a Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. Okay, so I hope you had a profitable day today. I see a lot of greens on the stocks in the a lot of green stocks in the Philippine market today. So I hope uh, your portfolio is also showing promising colors today. Okay, so in this video, I am going to discuss the request that you shared in the comment section of my previous video. At the same time, I'll also talk about the highly traded stocks for today, plus of course the index. Okay, so if this is the first time you're watching my video, I am inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are always updated whenever I have new videos. All right, so to begin, we would like to talk about the index. So, really nice green candlestick today with a 2.02% improvement from yesterday's performance with a 270 million on foreign buying. So, that's promising. Slowly, I don't know if you're able to see it, but very slowly, the average volume of the trades that we had in the past few days, it's somewhat improving, right? It's a bit increasing, but just to share as well, you have your MA20 line very near the area where we are at. So since it's already a third day of showing green candlesticks. So there is a possibility that we might experience some slight rejection in this area. So let us see if we have that volume supporting these improvements, because if there is volume, chances are we could easily break this resistance at the MA20 level, which is around 6,802. Once we're able to do that, chances are we will most likely be officially changing the direction of the market. Okay, so that's my take on how the index is currently performing. The first stock I'd like to review would be MEG. I mentioned yesterday that, of course, in my previous video, I talked about the issue on the closure order of MEG. So late afternoon yesterday, BIR issued a closure order for them, and but shortly after that, I think I'm not sure if it took them hours, but shortly after that, well, Meg has been coordinating with them, and all of a sudden it got resolved. So the exercise was canceled. So no further updates on that. We're not 100% sure if it is indeed settled or they're still coordinating offline to get this done. But the that order was technically terminated yesterday, which was supposed to happen today. So the effect of that, of course, we temporarily intraday we had that fear in the market, so people were exiting their positions, but all of a sudden it shoot up last 30 or last hour of the day, with of course some green or some increase in the price. We in fact ended green there. So I mentioned that we, because of this volume, chances are there will be a continuation, or it could be yeah a continuation to the upside. So but what happened now is, well, I was correct in identifying the support. So I mentioned yesterday that if there will be fluctuations intraday, which actually this happened in the first few hours of the day. So let's try the 1 hour. So this was it. It started, it's just first 30 May 17, May 18. Okay. So here, we ended the day yesterday at 2.80, but we when we opened today, we had a gap down. It started at 271 area, right? And then it worked its way upwards. So it was just in the beginning of the day when we had that gap down, but the overall sentiment, it was actually pushing the price even higher because people felt that, hey, that's already a support, it's already cheap, then we are going to add to our position. So I think many investors actually got in today. So this is already a second day whereby we have this significant volume in MEG. So I am thinking, even though we're still in a downward trend here, and MA20 line is very near, which is around 285. My take on this is we could easily break that given the the volume that we have here. If people will take profit, yes, today they were able to gain approximately 2 to 3%. There you go, 3.46 if they were able to catch it at the bottom over here. But I think those who will be taking profit will just be stopping again around the 271. But overall, watch out because I think are nearing the reversal of MEG. Next is MBT. MBT over here, well, we got rejected at the MA20 line. So even though we ended green today, so you will see that wick touch the MA20 line. So let me remove the drawing so it's clear. See this? So this simply means that we are still within the downward channel or downtrend channel of this stock. So it is up to you if you would like for to wait for it to pull back first before it officially takes off. But we could have a different sentiment tomorrow. We had foreign buying, by the way. So the moment we so while it's true that we touched the MA20 line and got rejected today, we really cannot tell. There's also a possibility that we will be breaking out of that. But so if we experience most of the movement happening above the MA20 line, then chances are we will be continuing to the upside. So that's something to look forward to. Otherwise, you can wait for it to drop again, take advantage of the dip, and enter around 49.75. All right. Next is Dito. Let's check out Dito. Okay, Dito is looks like it's just short-lived. The 4 day gains that we had, it was simply negated shortly after that. We were already we are already moving below the MA20 line, so chances are I will not be surprised if this will once again visit the 4.52. So for those people who are invested in Dito, I hope you're in it long term because this might take some time before the stock can recover. So we're waiting for that catalyst. Um, Personally, I'd say yeah, it's given. It's given because they're still in the early stages of their operation. I think they're just second year or third year, not yet third year, no, second year of its operation. So 452 is the next support. Use your MA20 line as the next possible resistance right here. But overall, I just see the stock still giving us bearish movements. The next stock is, let me go to our highly traded stocks for today. BPI. BPI ended green with 4.53. It's nice that we have this. The volume also spiked today with foreign buying, so really good job there. We also managed to break out of this downtrend channel, although we have this MA20 line right over here, so just take advantage of those fluctuations by tomorrow. But the possibility of it breaking is really, for me, it's really high. um, you have this good volume, so between 92 to 97, regardless of where it is at, between that range you are already in a good position. Okay, so there's still some room for this stock to move even higher because at one point back in 2018 it reached 123 level. So a nice one over there. Dividend is also a mainstay here for BPI. So at least your money is growing. The yield that you get each year is much higher than the bank, right? So ACEN is next. ACEN also nice movement here. We finally came back to the 7 peso area. ACEN, still the support is right at the 6.24. And let's use your MA20 line as the next resistance. So um, just take note, we are already very near the resistance area. So just prepare that people might be taking profit. Now to continue, um, so again, this stock could potentially reach 761, and that will be your resistance area. Let's find out how far are we from that. Yeah, you're just 7% away from it. So it's up to you if you are okay with that kind of profit margin. Okay. Next is MONDE. Nice one, MONDE. There's a continuation. Mm, so for MONDE, another green day with 92 million on foreign buying. So this, I think I mentioned this in my previous video, that once we're triggering the upper Bollinger Band and there is volume, chances are there will be continuation in that direction. So yes, that is currently what's happening. So just in case, okay, just in case, I'm not saying it will happen tomorrow, but if there will be fluctuation, okay, so this is the next resistance, by the way. So if there will be a fluctuation, nearest, okay, nearest support I see would be 1385 or 87, around that level, and the next resistance is 1547. So I hope you were able to lock in your position uh, somewhere here, which is really the consolidation phase. As you can see, for several weeks, the stock stayed at this level and created a strong support right there. So good job for those people who have entered. We're still a long way from reaching the top. So uh, your overall, if your time horizon is mid to long term, your risk to reward ratio here is really, really good. Okay. So I think that is it for now. I don't want to bore you with so many stocks, but to be more targeted tomorrow, I suggest you drop a comment. Let me know the stock you'd like me to prioritize so that I could discuss them first in my next video. For now, I hope you were able to get some good learnings in our video today, and I hope you have a profitable week. Bye bye for now.